Hello, Jay here, welcome to EonsOfBattle.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make an orc junk base. The first thing I did was I took a little bit of corkboard, and I started to glue it down to create the pile of orc junk. I then took some plastic bits, and then started to glue them down in a random fashion. I used fairly large pieces for this, to just take up a little bit more residence on the base. The smaller stuff has a habit of getting buried, so I like to use very, very big and very, very dimensional pieces. I then went in with some more super glue and added some smaller pebbles to the base. The reason I'm using super glue and not PVA glue is I wanted a lot of control while I was putting down the pieces because I had to decide exactly where they went. It also helped it up with the speed of this video because it would take a long time if you waited for each piece to set with the PVA glue. I added just a little bit of extra super glue to help seal the rocks in place. I then went in with a little bit of shredded cork. I like to use the cork on the to attach to the bare plastic as it works a little bit better than the pebbles. And when it's up off of the bottom of the base, the heavier the pebble is, the more likely it is to break off. I then added some PVA glue to all the areas that were still bare on the base. This would be a good base for a Bad Moons orc, or a very rich orc. I then added a medium grain sand to the entire model. And then I had a very, very insane looking base. I used a stiff brush to wipe off some of the stuff that wasn't on there very tightly, and then primed the whole model black. I began with a dry brushing of a dark gray, leaving some of the black remaining. Once I finished that heavy dry brushing of dark gray, I then moved on to a much lighter dry brushing of a light gray. To catch just the raised edges, I focused more on the middle of the base. I then moved on to a very, very light tan, and then I did a fairly heavy dry brushing of the light tan, just to add a little bit of warmth to the entire base, give it more of a natural look. I then went in with a metallic paint, and then picked out all of the metal areas. I then moved on to a rust effect using a light dry brushing of a very, very bright orange. And it's finished. If you have any other techniques or ideas you'd like to see us do, please leave in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of our content, you can visit our website at EonsOfBattle.com. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.